Hello, beautifuls. I hope that you are greatly enjoying these last days of summer. I know that I am. So I appreciate very much you taking some of your time to spend with me today. Today I wanted to talk about universal support. We receive energetic support all the time. And we can call that whatever feels good for us. For some people, they feel that that is their spirit guides. Some feel that it's angels. Some simply think it is the energy of the universe. But no matter what you name it, it exists. And sometimes for us, it's hard to perceive that that type of support is out there for us because we've never really noticed it in the past. And today I just want to have a quick conversation about some of the ways that this support can come to us and how we can actually increase our acknowledgement of this universal support. So we might receive support and guidance through things like synchronicities. We might be thinking of something and all of a sudden we see a sign on the street or on a bus, and to make the connection between what we saw and what we've been pondering. We might see signs like number sequences and not understand that those actually have a particular message for us. And there are resources that you can go to find what certain number sequences mean, especially if they keep reoccurring in your experience. There is the synchronicity of hearing song lyrics over and over in your head and maybe have not heard the song in a really long time. There might be a message in there for you. It could be something like receiving a gift or having something actually taken away. Support can come through our dreams. It can come through people and events. So how do we decipher what is just a regular everyday occurrence and what might be support? Well, one of the first things that we need to do is to ask. Yes, it is as simple as asking the universe. We can ask for a direct sign. We can ask for support. And then we need to be aware. We need to pay attention. And in order to get into that space, to pay attention, requires some stillness. And there's that word again. I know it keeps coming up again and again, but it is so important for us to find our breath, to find the space of stillness. And in that space, we can access knowledge as opposed to perception. And perception really muddles us up. So what we're looking for is accessing that inner knowledge, that higher knowledge, that universal knowledge. And then to be aware. We can ask, but if we continue about our daily business without being aware that we might be receiving support, we are less likely to see it. And then another way to do that is to remind ourselves that we are always receiving support and guidance, and maybe we just haven't noticed it before. And once we remind ourselves of that, we will be more aware to see the synchronicities, to see the signs, to pay attention to what is being handed to us. It might be really easy to dismiss some of the little things that crop up, like a number sequence or like a song lyric. But if you have the inkling that that might be support for you, I would encourage you, or gently invite you, to start a journal. And this was something that I did when I started my journey, is because I was the ever-doubting Thomas, and I needed more and more proof. Well, I started keeping a journal. And when I would look back and I would look at the information I was receiving, the only way that I would be able to ascertain that I was not receiving direction was if I decided to ignore it. And so my invitation to you would to be maybe start keeping a journal. Another way to anchor ourselves into this place where we are more willing to receive support or to see support is to open up to gratitude, to be grateful for the little things in our experience, because those little things and that gratitude multiplies. It's a huge energy. And last but not least, I would encourage or invite you to develop a spiritual practice that you do on a regular basis. And what does spiritual practice refer to? It can be all sorts of things. It can be connecting to your body through dance or through yoga. It can be connecting to your higher self through creativity. It can be praying. It can be meditating. It can be communing or congregating with others that are of like mind. Again, just some tools in the toolbox to help us expand this glorious journey that we have here in these fleshly vessels. Until we speak again, please stay hydrated, nourished, and well rested.